Well, hello friends, that's right, you're straight the Flash in the place, and yep, it's a Saturday, and time for some undisputed boxing, and of course, yeah, thanks again for joining today's live stream. It's a big triple header, and that's right, as you can see, Deontaye Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, and Joyce, the Juggernaut, all ready to go in our very first bout. And don't forget, it's three matches, three big undisputed matches lined up here. And this is the first one. Deontaye, Bronze Bomber Wilder, taking on Juggernaut Joyce. Remember, right after that, yep, custom-made Rolando Rolly Romero, and he'll be taking on Ryan King Ry Garcia. And of course, the main event, the big hitting champs, the GOATs in their own right. I'm talking about Ricky, the Hitman Hatton, taking on Julio, JC Cesar Chavez. As usual, before we have a quick look at things, some of the stats and probably some fight tactics, gonna run a few promotions, and then we get into the thick of the action.
If your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles, because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go.
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Game of Flash sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Game of Flash community and let's get this party started.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Game of Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
And welcome back. And once again, thanks for joining today's Saturday weekend live stream. And that's right, it's a boxing and triple header underway. And the very first bout, huge bout, big hitting heavyweights, as the Juggernaut Joyce takes on Deontaye, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And for this particular match, I'm gonna try Deontay Wilder. I did choose another boxer. The last time I did had a head-to-head versus Deontay Wilder, so I guess this time I will definitely choose Wilder in this one. Yep, there's a couple points difference here and there, 4 points, but normally the case is they may be weaker in one aspect and stronger in another aspect. But as always, gotta always protect yourself at all times, and of course keep busy and try to get points and not run around the ring. And definitely have a great chance of losing if you don't really do much in the thick of the action. And don't forget, tomorrow, football fans, that's right, football returns tomorrow, Sunday, and it's FIFA 23, not FIFA 22 this time, FIFA 23, and it's a global league tournament that I created, and Juventus will be taking on Ulsan Hyundai, and that should be quite an interesting match, and it's world class, full 20 minutes of course. And Vlahovic and Di Maria for Juventus against King Ji-hwan and Jae-hwan and Beko for Ulsan Hyundai, and that should be quite a clash indeed, and looking forward to it. And that's lined up for tomorrow. So the moment of truth fast approaches, and yep, I'm talking about this first main event. 3 big clashes lined up here, and don't forget the match after this one, Rolando Rolly Romero taking on King Ry Garcia, and yep, bit of a replay on that one. I haven't decided who I'll choose for that, but I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get it. But for this one, yeah, definitely want to go with Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, and see how things go. So my tactics for this particular match, well, keep a good jab going and use angles and try to attack the body. A couple headshots here and there. And yeah, gotta definitely watch my stamina as well, and definitely don't want it to go down too rapidly, and it gets into the later aspects of the bout. And Joyce, once his stamina is managed carefully, could definitely exploit the later rounds. So that will be the initial plan, and yeah, I think looking at Atlantis, I did use Atlantis last time. Capacity, no, that's too small. Atlantis is the one with all the big fishies everywhere. So let's see now. C7 hangar, Chicago, Illinois. I guess we can try that one. Don't think I've ever tried a bout there. So we'll try this bout for this match here. And 12 rounds. You cannot be saved by the bell at any part in the bout. And you cannot, well, of course, no 3 knockdown rule in effect. And let's turn up the referee's leniency a little bit. Wow, this is gonna be one strict referee for this match. Definitely have to make sure I get off to a good start for the first round. Don't have to do too much, but of course to see exactly what Joyce will be bringing into the match, and more than likely he might come out aggressive. So just more of a testing sort of a round, and looking to catch him with a couple good hooks to the body. And some nice uppercuts if I can land it that early and try to breach that defense. And remember the main event, Ricky the Hitman Hatton taking on Julio Chavez, and that's definitely going to be a hard thumping, definitely a monster of a fight there. And both of them tend to come forward a lot early on in the fight, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Play it by ear, and
expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. And here is the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce. A massive 80-inch reach, 6'6" tall. So much hype behind this guy. And his opponent, Deontaye Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
The Juggernaut, Joe Joyce, fights out of London, the United Kingdom. He is an intimidating specimen. Deontaye Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontaye Wilder.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Joe Joyce always swinging for the fences. The left hook can't miss. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Carries that jab away. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Blocks that jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on the...
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
Back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not...
It's too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
You gotta do it. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll...
Right. Let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Shots in there, varied up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you...
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go.
Together. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it.
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter. Oh, down goes Joyce. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start in the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Incredible work rate. Good counter punching. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just...
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in.
It's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back.
Just pick him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Now go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
Look, he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Get that jab back.
Will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, and you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the...
There's the bell for round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight.
And Joyce goes to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you.
Beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't...
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
Don't let him back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in.
Mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him.
A little bit, so you can't figure it out. Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle.
Back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
You weren't loading up.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into the business.
On to the fourth we go. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter shot. That jab was blocked. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And down goes Wilder. That body shot right there, paralyzed him, and won him the fight.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Do you still want to fight?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Let them look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Whoa, wait a minute! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Just keep him on the other end of that jab.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Get a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Keep focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little.
You've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what...
Hey, you say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no...
Back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
He was still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. You know, and
you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Out there and win the round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good defense with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And down goes Deontay. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Oh my days. That match ended a little bit too fast. And I thought I just did enough to actually get back up there. But apparently not. So a fourth round knockout. My word. Thought I did land a couple of solid shots to actually Joe Joyce play there. But apparently not. Well, let's have a look at the punch stats and see exactly what went wrong. So overall, 52% total punch output by Joe Joyce and 47% by Deontay Wilder. And overall, 336 punches was thrown by Joe Joyce and 175 landed. Wow. Only 144 were thrown by Deontay Wilder. Yeah, probably could have been a bit busier. I was also watching my stamina as well. But I think ever since the update, you get back some points in terms of especially blocking and certain punches as well. So these 67 punches landed altogether, so the punch output definitely wasn't good enough. Only one jab, my goodness, landed out of 11 thrown, and look at how busy Joe Joyce was. 155 to 77 landed. Straights, not about the same. I threw up, well, not exactly more, but a higher percentage just by one straight. So 16 landed out of 27 thrown, and for Joe Joyce, 15 out of 29. Hooks, well, I did try some hooks there, and it was 89 thrown and 45 landed. And Joe Joyce, 101 out of 62 landed. Uppercuts, yeah, I did throw a few, not as much though, and yeah, only 29%, so 17 thrown and 5 landed. 51 by Joe Joyce and 21 landed. Power punches, well, I think that was my problem. I was looking more for Deontay Wilder sort of a knockout, and I did throw a lot more power punches. Probably should have mixed it up a bit more, and that's why my stats suffered in the other aspects of the power punches as well. So 93 power punches thrown and 42 big punches landed, and yeah, Joe Joyce definitely got a chin. And 32 power punches by Joe Joyce and 17 landed. And yep, one of those 17 definitely put Deontay Wilder down there. And the counters just had 5 counters. And yep, Joe Joyce was a lot more accurate with the counters there. Blocks, I did block well number of point punches, and 61 to 22. And yeah, my stamina wasn't too bad, and I was actually getting back some points on that. 62%, and overall health 74% compared to 74% by Joe Joyce and 93% health. Wow, his health was definitely up there, and definitely was a big plus from there. So the first bout out of the way. Yeah, did try with Deontay Wilder, but I didn't mix up my punches enough, and definitely was aiming for one of those big knockouts. And if I think I'd gotten a few more counters, I think it definitely would have been a bit of a different fight there. So winner there, Joe Joyce wins this one. 5th round knockout after a minute and 14 seconds in the match. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream, and of course watching another Saturday Gameflix mega main event, as it's Undisputed, and the first match out of the way, as Joe Joyce has won this one, of course, 5th round knockout. So coming up next in just a short while, definitely have to mix things up whole lot more in the next match. We have Rolando Rolly Romero taking on Ryan King Ry Garcia, and that's the match coming up in just a short while.
Ahoy there, you lads and lasses. Thanks for joining this action-packed Flash Gamer stream filled with gnarly fun, conquest and plunder. Remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and while you be at it, hook that notification bell icon and give it a pirate's thunderous smash. Hence to always be in the know when we be going live again. So don't you dare go anywhere. We set sails on another adventurous voyage, right after this pause for some food, and of course, some hearty grog.
Right you are. It is Master Yoda. Flash Gamer Stream will be right back. It is.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Well, I think I'm gonna grab myself delicious deep dish pizza. Yeah, one of my custom pizzas. I do love making pizzas. Of course, I gotta have a nice cold drink to go along with it. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop a comment and activate the notifications bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I go live. So don't you dare go anywhere. This live stream will return in a flash dash while.
Whoa-ho! It's you favorite renegade. Deadpool, of course, and great to see you on here. Well, my Uber's still driving around under the speed limit, and since I'm late for Rover shampoo, yep, decided to give you a shout. Remember to hammer that like button, drop a comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell icon, so you'll always know when next we go live. This Gamer Flash live stream will resume in a flash pool moment.
Hey everyone, and welcome. Let me tell you why you absolutely need Flash Cricket Stream. We're talking huge hits, amazing wickets, and action all the time. From those awesome long test matches to super fast T20 and crazy exciting 10-10 showdowns. We've got every kind of cricket you could want. You can watch live matches, see quick highlight shots of the best parts, and even get exclusive player of the match presentations all in one spot. Don't miss a single thing. Make sure you click that notification bell so you always know what's happening. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends to join the Flash Cricket Stream family. We're bringing the cricket action straight to you no matter where you are. Flash Cricket Stream, it's fun cricket. On the go.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech with Flash Tech Tips.
Why do 90% of fighters never give up? They watch Gamer Flash Fighter. First you hop, then you drop, and you either get KO'd or pick yourself back up. It's non-stop action on Gamer Flash Fighter live stream. Witness epic knockouts, clutch comebacks, and insane battles. Like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell to join the fight. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Subscribe now and become a part of the Ultimate Fighter community.
And welcome back, and many thanks for watching today's Saturday live stream as it's Undisputed Gameflix mega main events, and wow, 3 big boxing bouts, and the first one is already out the way as Joyce got a 5th round knockout of Deontaye Wilder. Yeah, tried with Deontaye, but my goodness, guess I tried to win too many big shots. And then of course got caught with a good one and wasn't able to beat the count. And the next match that's lined up is Rolando Rolly Romero taking on Ryan King Ry Garcia. And yep, they're already lined up and ready to go. Forgot to remind you that tomorrow Sunday, that's right, so FIFA 23 is lined up, and it's Juventus taking on Hyundai in a global league tournament, and yes, it's world class, full 20 minutes. And next week Thursday, yes, have some awesome fighter gameplay lined up here, and definitely put a nice variety in there as always. And those of you who are wondering when's the next cricket stream going to be, yeah, you'll have to wait until next week Saturday, but I just may dropping a cricket match before Thursday, you never know. And that match next week Saturday is going to be the Chevrons taking on the Proteas. That's Zimbabwe taking on South Africa, and that definitely is going to be quite a clash, and expect a lot of fireworks in that, as big boundaries for sure, and lots of wickets will tumble in between. Hey there, Elder Agrayev. Thank you so much again for joining the stream. Yep. And of course, everybody, of course, big shout outs to everyone joining. So it's Undisputed, and the next match is already lined up. So that's right. The next match is Rolando Rolly Romero taking on Ryan King Ry Garcia. And yes, I know Ryan Garcia got the L in the actual real life match, but I'm gonna give it a go here in this version of the game, and I'm gonna try with Ryan Garcia in this one. And for me to try and get the W in this one, definitely have to mix things up. A lot more angles, a lot more busy with the shots and movement, and let's see how it goes from there. So I'm ready like anything, and wow, this is going to be quite a match. And reach, Ryan Garcia has a bit of advantage in his reach, 178 centimeters, 5 centimeter reach advantage over Rolando Rolly Romero. Well, and this custom-made character as it is, and height 1.73 meters for Rolando Rolly Romero, and Ryan Garcia a bit taller as well. So gonna choose another stadium here, or another arena I should say. Yeah, we could keep everything in Chicago today. Why not? I mean, the Kingdom Arena is awesome, but sometimes you gotta mix it up, right? And let's see what else we have. We have the Lighthouse Theater in Kansas City. And we have this one at Kyoto Kiritsu Arena. And the WPC Mexico City. Yeah, I think I should probably stick to the C7 Hangar Stadium or Arena for these main events. So let's see if we get the settings in order. 12 rounds. Cannot be saved by the bell in any round. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. And I'm going to turn the strictness of the referee up a bit. And yep, definitely going to mix things up a lot more in this particular fight. And don't forget the main event that's lined up, of course, after this one. We have Ricky the Hitman Hatton taking on Julio JC Cesar Chavez. And that definitely is going to be...
We waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Fists of Fire. And the man he'll be facing, King Ry, Ryan Garcia. Weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds for this lightweight contest. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first, Fists of Fire from the United States of America. King Ry, Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the light purple trunks with light orange trim. Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ry Ryan Garcia.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. And there's the bell for round one. Swing and a miss with that hook. Missing with the left hook. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
The perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punch. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. Doing the gaps will appear. You were thinking, much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time back into it. Get out there and switch on. Get this box. Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He needs to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
And he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Will say no mas. You can't score with that uppercut. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
You out. Great work. You were thinking you was.
I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing.
He was close to this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher
one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Okay, go out. The first minute, stick on the jab, and then start gathering.
Ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't give him any free shots. Keep
out there and win the round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. So much firepower here. Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut doesn't get through. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll...
Not when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Kid, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Now, the first minute, stick on the jab, and then start gathering.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's...
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out.
Figure you out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
And win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
here. Whoa, wait a minute! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The defense failed them. And down goes fists of fire. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Well done with that counter shot. Missing with the hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You've been coasting this fight, and now...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Now be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first...
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
This round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
That's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there, look.
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss him.
There and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Get your...
Just the same again.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
This guy, you're much better.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep him.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle on that. He's got to bluff them.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He is obviously the heavy favorite here, coming straight out with some heavy punches. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Oh, and it's big shot, and down goes Garcia. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, two,
wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
You were smart, you were loading up, and you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Listen, you've switched off. What you doing? I need you to go back.
It's on the end of what you do. Good work. Good work.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing ball ready.
That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start.
As you go back out there, you need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Great work. You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Right?
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Think about the defense on...
Media to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back up.
Here we go in the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he scores with the counter. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight. Hold it right there! Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
He's ready to go. He's absolute.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
And then you win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what
off. Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
The end of the jab, you're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just stay.
Right, and then we go again.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
He was smart.
Now, you've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around in the jab.
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Fists of Fire goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Incredible work rate. Perfect counter lands. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Relax, relax. Good work, you think.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then
Look out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out.
Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out. Great work.
Get your rhythm back, then we go again. I need you to switch shots.
Keep smart. Your jab's working nice. Goes 1-2.
So win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Yeah, he'll start tiring out. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at everyone.
Let's go.
And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice defense on that right hook. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
And back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Those 1-2 straights down the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got...
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this, finish it.
You were thinking, you were smart, you were
Get him back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't...
And there's the bell to start round 9. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. What a massive upset this would be. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He can't score with that uppercut. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just the same.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and sweat
here. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
To focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back in.
Work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just get him...
Media to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him
back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Otherwise, he'll see it.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
And there's the bell for round 10. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating the... Hold that thought! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? He was coasting this fight, and now in the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let
confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out. The first minute.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
in a round. All right. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Have you got? He'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Just stay focused.
He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he can.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
so much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee takes a look and he says, let's get it on. Trouble! This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Beautiful.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
So he can't figure you out. Great work. You would think
you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab.
But stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Will appear. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Stepping around. I need you to go back out there.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you...
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Okay?
There's the bell for round 12. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Good counter punching. Good defense to block the hook. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Missing with the hook. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Yeah, well, at least I went the distance in this one. But once again, stamina was a big issue. And when it really counted for me to actually turn it up to try and so they can try and push for the knockout, stamina just wasn't there. And wow, what a shout out. Once again, Rolando Rolly Romero started undisputed now. And this one went 12 rounds, a couple knockdowns here and there, and closed them a couple of times, but just didn't have the legs to propel me forward to try and press the issue. And yep, fair decision, and Rolando Rolly Romero gets the W in this one. So let's have a look at the punch stats. So altogether, 60% landed for Rolando Romero, 40% for Ryan Garcia, 463 right through there, 184 landed, wow, and 602 by Rolando Rolly Romero, and 362 landed. And jabs, wow, not enough jabs at all. That's 24%, 33 jabs thrown, and only 8 landed. And 198 by Rolando Rolly Romero, and 141 landed. Straights, threw a bit more straights, but my accuracy seemed to be a bit off there. 91 thrown, and 35 landed, 73 thrown by Rolly Romero, and 46 landed. As for hooks, 40%, 253%, 205, Ryan Garcia landed 82, and 322 by Rolando Rolly Romero, and 172 landed. As for uppercuts, yeah, I definitely threw a lot of uppercuts in this one, and threw 44% to 33%, 134 thrown, and 59 landed. Did buzz him a couple of times with some uppercuts, and Rolly Romero 9 thrown, and just 3 landed. Once again, power punches. How is this guy holding up? 204 thrown, and 78 power punches landed, and 38%. And Rolando Rolly Romero 245 and landed 19. And that does have an impact on your stamina as well. Power punches, so I probably could have managed that a bit better. So 45 for Rolando Rolly Romero and 19 landed. As for counters, yep, definitely was a lot better in counters. 31 counters to 6, and I did block quite a number of shots. 100 blocks to 78. And well, as you can see, his left face swelling there was critical there, and twice the referee was checking out that, and I wasn't allowed to continue. But did create 3 cuts over the right eye of Rolando Romero. So once again, another L in this one, and the win goes to Rolando Rolly Romero after 12 rounds, unanimous decision. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. That's right, Gamer Bro Flash here. It's a Saturday boxing evening, night, morning, whenever you may be joining this live stream. And that's the second match out of the way. As Rolando Rolly Romero, 12 round unanimous decision over Ryan King Ry Garcia. And once again, stamina was an issue in the later stages of the match. And of course, the main eventer that's coming up. We have, of course, 2 big hitting goats in their own right. Ricky, the Hitman Hatton, taking on Julio, JC Cesar Chavez. And this main event is going to be quite an explosive, fiery bout indeed. So, back in a short while.
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports Streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
Hey there, it's Ninja Kamau and thanks for joining this Gamer Flash live stream. Remember to smash that like button. コメント、サブスクリバー to this channel. And activate the notification bell icon. So you will always be in the know when next we go live. Appreciate you joining. We make a really great Ninja Warrior team. So don't go anywhere. This gaming session will remain a short while.
Hey gamers, it's Quentin Strickton, teaming up with the Flash. Thanks for joining today's live stream. Remember to smash that like button. Drop a comment, subscribe to this channel. And activate the notification bell icon. So you will always know when next we go live. Thanks again, your support is an awesome sporting move, we really make a great team. So don't go anywhere, it's intermission time. This gaming session will resume in a short while.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Remember to like, share, follow, subscribe. Of course, drop a comment. But most importantly, don't forget to activate that notification bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I happen to go live. Many thanks once again for joining. Shout out to Elder Agayev. Can't forget Ryan as well, and the rest of the crew. And that's right, it's all about some undisputed boxing, as it's a triple header event. And yeah, this has been quite event so far. 2 L's, oh my days. Well, at least I went 12 rounds in the last match, alright? So that was important. So the very first match, 5th round knockout. Juggernaut Joyce knocked out Deontaye Bronze Bomber Wilder. And wow, back and forth to sort of a bout. But too many big shots missed. And Joyce countered quite well. And eventually unable to beat the count. And in the second match, I decided to try with Ryan King Ry Garcia, and that went full 12 rounds. And Rolando Rolly Romero. At the end of it all, his stamina was a lot better. My legs were totally gone. While I did sting him a couple of times, but unable to take advantage. And fair unanimous decision went to Rolando Rolly Romero. But still, there's one fight left in this undisputed triple header, and it's Ricky, the Hitman Hatton, taking on Julio JC Cesar Chavez. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it to the last moment to decide who I'm going to actually try for in this one. But that should be quite an interesting bout indeed. Don't forget, of course, tomorrow we have some FIFA 23 action lined up for you, as Juventus takes on Ulsan Hyundai. It's a FIFA 23 Global League event, and definitely, as usual, world class. Full 20 minutes. I'm just thinking, I just may run another random stream later after this one. Maybe some FIFA 23. Get a little bit of a warm up. But of course, we'll see. Don't forget, Thursday, got some fights lined up here. And for those who are waiting for some cricket, yeah, cricket might run a little session before Thursday. But for sure, we got cricket lined up for next week, Saturday, as the Chevrons takes on the Proteas. And I'm talking about Zimbabwe taking on South Africa in another one-day international World Cup encounter taking place at the Zohu Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium. Round 2 action. And well, last 2 matches have been so close. From a 1 wicket victory to a loss over victory. This is getting even more nail-biting with each and every single match. So that's next week Saturday, Zimbabwe and South Africa. So as you can see, the next bout is lined up. The main event. Julio JC Cesar Chavez taking on Ricky, the Hitman Hatton. And up next. And what I like about the new settings that that the developers of Undisputed have allowed, of course, persons who want to create various fighters, and they've allowed you to tweak the settings to as maximum as you want. But of course, I'm going to look at the stats of the actual boxes themselves and try and tweak the settings as close to what that boxer would bring to a fight. And yeah, I did turn up the power for Cesar Chavez, because if you look at some of his bouts and if you research some of his history, yeah, solid puncher and high work output, and you basically go from round 1 right to the last round, coming forward and just in your face, so to speak, as is the case with Ricky Hatton as well. But Ricky Hatton, of course, came with the game, and Julio Cesar Chavez is a custom-made character that I put together. So it's all ready to go, the main event, and for this particular bout, I'm gonna go with Ricky, the Hatton Hitman, and yeah, definitely gonna be quite a tough match, because like I said, I did tweak the power for Cesar Chavez, so I'm gonna watch some of those body punches and some of those hooks, and definitely have to try and push this, of course, right for the full 12 rounds, or at least if I do get a chance to go for the knockout, we'll do so. So definitely will approach this one a bit differently and manage my stamina and health. Was such a big issue in the second fight there, and Ryan Garcia just didn't have the legs at all to put a lot more pressure on Rolando Rolly Romero there. But we'll see how this one goes. And I'm gonna choose an arena once again. I mean, I could go Mexico, right? I mean, Julio Cesar Chavez. But no, I'll probably leave Mexico arena for another day. Let's see, where can we go with this? That's a lot smaller. Got a fairly large, nasty crowd here, at least. Atlantis, the fish. Yeah, I guess so. Kingdom Arena, another day for that. Sheffield Boxing Club, too small. I guess we can go Kansas with this one, Kansas City, why not? And full 12 rounds, I guess, overs, I'm thinking cricket here. So full 12 rounds in this one, and cannot be saved by the bell, and no 3 knockdown rule in effect. And yes, I'm going to turn up the strictness of the referee as well. So yeah, this is definitely going to be quite a challenging fight, and I think I'll definitely approach this one a bit differently. I'll be managing my stamina a lot different, and try to work in a bit more counters as well. And fingers crossed, I'll be up against a custom created character, and hopefully I can get the W in this one. But yeah, Cesar Chavez, he definitely does hit hard, even in this version of the game. Yeah, they treat him accordingly, so it's definitely going to be quite a challenging match.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, Unbreakable. And you know it's going to be a tough fight when you're facing this man, Ricky Hitman Hatton. He weighed in at a fit and trim 139. He's 5'6" tall.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
First up we have the Unbreakable from Mexico. Hitman, Ricky Hatton. This all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico. Wearing the gray trunks trimmed with yellow. Unbreakable! Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And that's the opening bell, round one. This is a high-octane battle. That jab had to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left hook misses. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're a fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out!
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Don't worry about that round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Just get
about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out.
Get him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his...
Abs working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss.
Come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than this kid.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Get out there.
Jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You're much better.
Much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just get him on the end.
Let's go.
And there's the bell for round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
stopped the hook there. Beautiful counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. A perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Punch, counter punch. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss. Great. Come on, do you want to win this fight? You got complacent. The fight.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Thing in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
And he's to go a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't let anything.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've...
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget a
shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Up there and win this next round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Oh my! Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Well, that went a little faster than expected. Early evening, early shower, and an early night out in the town, and it's Saturday, right? So of course, you know, your job, my goodness, is over for the day, and that's it. Time to enjoy the earnings. Wow, 2 rounds, and Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh my goodness, round 2 knockouts. Ricky the Hitman Hatton, the one I chose for this match. Okay, I must admit I was mixing it up. I was a bit aggressive, but I was finding a lot of my punches were landing in between. And initially the first round, yeah, did play pretty well there, but came back as well and landed some as well. I was a bit hurt as well to the last part of that round. But pretty close actually. There was just 1 point in it after the second round, so to speak. And Chavez was down by 1 point by all 3 judges. But let's have a look at the punch stats and see how those 3 relatively short rounds went. So Julio Cesar Chavez, 56% to 169. Wow, punch output was very high and landed 95. 95, that's a lot more. And we threw 138 and landed 61, 44% punch output. Jabs, just only threw 2 jabs, both of them landed. And Julio Cesar Chavez 48 jabs and landed 23. Straights, he only threw 5. Wow, 5 straights and only landed 2. But I bet the power punches was the difference in this, of course. For Julio Cesar Chavez, straights 24 were thrown and 15 landed. As for hooks, Ricky Hitman Hatman, he threw 102 and landed 49. 60% higher landing output altogether, and 87 were thrown by Chavez and 52 landed. Uppercuts, yeah. Uppercuts were definitely doing some serious damage early on, and 41% altogether. Threw 29 and landed 12. And Julio Cesar Chavez threw 10 and landed 5 power punches. Now, this is the difference. Yep. So 40% threw 50 power punches, landed 20. And Julio Cesar Chavez 16 power punches and landed 6. And counters were pretty much even. 6 counters for Ricky Hatton and 7 counters for Julio Cesar Chavez. Blocks, we did a lot better with the blocks in this one. Yep, blocks can make a big difference in exactly how about those. We weren't really doing a lot in the last match for Ryan Garcia versus Rolando Rolly Romero, but 24 blocks to 17. And yeah, stamina was a bit better managed. I was planning to probably use more of a counter punch strategy for the next round and cutting back on some of my power punches unless some opening came, as was the case in the last part of that round there. And stamina was 63% and health was okay at 87%, and Julio Cesar Chavez stamina was 72% and health 92%. So yep, wow, what a bout. And third round knockout, 1 minute 41 seconds of the third round, and finally got a W in this evening. I maybe joining this live stream of some Undisputed boxing, and this was the main event, and the GOAT, the great Julio Cesar Chavez, succumbed to the GOAT in his own right. Ricky the Hitman Hatton, winner after third round knockout at 1 minute 41 seconds. So 2 L's and 1 W for this session so far. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. And I think I might post another stream in a bit. I do a FIFA, just a little bit of a warm-up match I'll probably choose two really big club teams. Not sure which two yet, not gonna say. Gotta make sure you got that notification bell icon activated. So when you see it popping up a bit later, yeah, you know I've got some FIFA up. Yeah, either Spain or England or... yeah, I'll choose something. Maybe even US clubs. And I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But definitely choose two big clubs to do some practice session there. And that'll be a bit later. And a quick recap of the Undisputed triple header. First match was Deontaye Bronze Bomber Wilder taking on Juggernaut Joyce. And yeah, succumbed to a technical knockout, unable to beat the count, and Deontaye Bronze Bomber Wilder lost that one to Juggernaut Joyce. Second fight went 12 rounds, and it was Rolando Rolly Romero taking on Ryan King Ry Garcia. And after 12 rounds, Rolando Rolly Romero got the unanimous decision, fair decision, versus Ryan King Ry Garcia. And for the last match, the main event, finally got a W. It was Ricky the Hitman Hatton taking on Julio JC Cesar Chavez, and was able to get a quick knockout, so to speak, after the third round. It was a left followed by a right hook, and it was a walloping shot, and down went Cesar Chavez, unable to beat the count, and Ricky the Hitman Hatton got the win in that one. And don't forget, of course, tomorrow Sunday, got some FIFA 23 action lined up here, and it's going to be Juventus taking on Ulsan Hyundai. It's a Global League tournament, and yes, it's world class, full 20 minutes, of course. So in a while, I most likely will put up another stream, most likely some FIFA, yeah, FIFA 23, and choose two really good clubs, and should be quite a match indeed. And once again, thank you ever so much for joining today's stream. Just been watching some Undisputed Gameflix Mega Main Events action, and wow, was it huge. Deontaye Wilder taking on Joyce, and Ryan Garcia taking on Rolando Rolly Romero. And the last match, yes, I lost the first two, but I got winning the last one. It was Ricky Hitman Hatton taking on Julio JC Chavez, and we got a third round knockout in that one. So here's where I'm gonna wind down things for this stream. As usual, it was epic fun. Of course, yesterday was a lot of fun as well with the racing, right? Need for Speed. Wow, that game, Hot Pursuit, really good. Don't have it? Get yourself a copy, check it out. It's really, really fun. But more than likely, get some FIFA 23 lined up for you in a while or so. But at this point, gonna run a few more promotions, and then of course leave you in the very capable hands of my artificial intelligence as they tell you all their usual goodbyes. So until the very next stream, never too far away of course, yours truly the Flash, signing off on this one. So until then, it's bye for now.
your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal, with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
Stop scrolling. Are you ready to face your worst nightmares? Dive into Flash's monster horror gameplay. Feel your heart race with every jump scare, your pulse quicken with every eerie note. This is not for the faint of heart. Encounter colossal, terrifying beasts like the Smoke Wolf, Bigfoot, and the Grafton Monster. But that's not all. Brace yourself for relentless slashers like Freddy, Jason, and Chucky. It's a parade of nightmares that'll keep you glued to the screen. Flash's monster horror gameplay is your ticket to the most intense, nail-biting scares. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell. Ready for the ultimate horror showdown? Let's face these monsters together, because trust me, you'll need more than just adrenaline to survive. It's just a game. Or is it?
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports Streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to lasso smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell icon. Keep galloping after those dreams. Well, so long, crew. I'm out.
Thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. See you next time. Have an awesome Warrior Day. Bye for now.
Well, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, hit the Flash subscribe button to this channel. Also activate the notification bell icon, that way you will get all the updates when next we live stream. So until the next time, have a super awesome day. And keep reaching for those dreams. Until the next time, stay super happy. It's bye for now.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. Was actually fun presenting the gameplay along with Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash the like button, comment, Flash subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to activate the notification bell icon, as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until next time, have a great, wonderfully peaceful day. There's a great power of good within you. Well, let's goodbye now, planetary friends.